Utah is now the first state to remove fluoride from their drinking water. What do you think that's going to look like for them in a few decades? 1. This is what happened in Calgary, Alberta, after they removed fluoride from the water in 2011. 2. I lived in Portland for a few years, and they don't fluoridate their water supply. A dentist I know told me they could easily tell who grew up in Portland vs outside the city because their teeth are usually in worse shape as adults. 3. Dentists are so moving to Utah, lol. 4. For a state obsessed with soda, that's not looking too great for them. Dentists love that though. 5. They'll have summer teeth, some are here, some are there. 6. Tooth decay to match their cognitive decay. 7. In a few decades, probably a lot of smiles, just with fewer teeth. 8. Dentist here. This will disproportionately hurt kids. Their enamel is much thinner and the pulp parenthesis nerve, relatively much larger than adult teeth. Cavities will form faster and get to the nerve faster. Lots of kids with dental infections and pain. If you start taking out baby teeth, then the adult teeth will start crowding and they can end up with severe orthodontic issues that may result in loss of adult teeth from severe malpositioning or being unable to erupt. Dental infections in baby teeth can also affect the formation of adult teeth, causing dark spots all the way up to poorly formed no enamel if the infection is in the right spot. Of course, this will also disproportionately hurt the poor, and when Medicaid is gutted, then they have absolutely no way to deal with anything. For adult teeth, decay will happen more often and faster. Fillings and crowns will fail more often. The average lifespan of a filling or crown is years. That's probably going to drop to 6 years. How fluoride works is equilibrium chemistry. If you add ingredients to the start, you get more finished product parenthesis, teeth protected from acid. If you don't have the ingredients, then the reaction goes backwards and you lose protection. The fluoride ion replaced a hydroxyl group on the hydroxyapatite crystals that form enamel. What this does is make your enamel 10 times more resistant to acid. Mouth without fluoride has a critical pH of 55. 55, when the pH goes below this level, it starts dissolving the hydroxyapatite crystals. Where plaque sits, those bacteria ferment sugars to lactic acid, so it's worse there. Over time, the bacteria bore through the enamel, and you have a covert that needs a filling once it breaches the enamel layer. If you use fluoride consistently, the fluoroapatite that is formed has a critical point of 45. 45 pH, this is logarithmic, so that's 10x resistance to acid. Your saliva has a buffering capacity, so having your teeth be more resistant to acid helps your saliva buffer parenthesis return the pH above the critical point faster. The biggest benefit is once you are above the critical point, then the enamel will remineralize as long as the damage has not gone through it. Fluoride does not take a huge dose or anything, but it makes a massive difference on oral health. And as research has shown, there are links from oral health to the rest of your body.